What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are still working on these 3 cups here. So this is what this cup looks like after the silver glitter and a couple layers of epoxy here. So today I'm going to show you how I put labels on here, and they're not really labels. Like I said, this is just photo paper, but I'm going to show you how I put this on here, and that's how this is going to look. And then this one is going to go on the other side here, like that. And then this will have to set till the glue dries. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to move you guys over here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So because there's lots of glitter debris here, I want to make sure that make sure you guys can see this. I want to make sure that there's no extra glitter from another color sticking to it here. So that, again, make sure you find your thing. And then this time I'm going to use something a little different. Let me back this up some. Alright, just checking. I'm messing around with a new camera, y'all, so I was just messing with it. So I'm going to use this, I call it Mod Podge, because it is like a glue, and you can also use this for cups. I recently just bought this not too long ago, because I've always used epoxy, but I was playing around with it on this bottle here the other day, and I'm actually okay with it. I'm kind of happy with the way it turned out. So let's see how this goes. I want to make sure this is all in view, guys, so you can see. Alright, so I'm going to take my little brush here that I have, and I'm just going to take some of this, and I'm just going to brush it on the back of this picture, okay? Just like that. So it's the same difference. Like I said the other day, I used a glue stick for the other cup, and it still came out great. But you know what? I'm going to use this because I feel like this is really going to stick a little better. And this stuff, I will say, because this was my first time using it the other day, this Mod Podge, I know that's not what you call it, but for brand safety, we're going to call it Mod Podge. It doesn't smell that bad because it's for indoor use anyways. So just make sure you don't have a whole lot on there, because you want it not to really squeeze out the sides. Okay. And I got it on my hand, so let me get a paper towel here. Yeah, this stuff doesn't smell as bad. Don't get me wrong, I love doing the epoxy. I'm going to set that brush there if it cooperates. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just take this and kind of center it where I want it. And kind of look and see. I like it like that. Oh. Okay. So I like it like that, but what I'm going to do is take a small piece of wax paper, or not wax paper, parchment paper. Make sure that's centered. I should have got my pieces of tape ready first. And then I'm going to just put some pieces of painter's tape on it, so it kind of just helps hold it down overnight. Because I got to do the other side too. So that's all I'm doing with that. Because it won't hurt the epoxy at all. Oh, if it's going to stick. Having difficulties here trying to get this to stick to the... Well, it really doesn't take long for this stuff to dry either. Not at all. Nina, stop it, please. Try to just get that to kind of hold that there. And with the paper, you're not really getting all the oils and stuff from your hands on there, and kind of press it down. But it says, according to the instructions on this Mod Podge, that it only takes 30 minutes to dry, which is nice, because I tell you what, the epoxy takes a long time to dry. So, yeah, there's that. Kind of just press that on there. And I'm actually going to take this paper towel, and I'm going to move this before I put the other side on. And I'm kind of just going to lay it over here in my thing, so it holds it. So that has time to sit. I should have brought me a little cup of water out here, but that's okay. I'll just set that there. Oh, because on my cup, as you can see, I got the logo on it. I think this cup is absolutely beautiful here. But I want to do something around the edges of it. So I'm going to set this on the machine because it's just a lot easier. So I have a little bit of chunky purple glitter. Oh, sorry, y'all. So I have some chunky purple glitter. And then I have some chunky blue glitter. So I'm going to do the purple on the blue and the blue on the purple, if that makes sense. So I'm going to move you guys over here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. And I'm going to take some of this Mod Podge stuff. And, well, I'm going to kind of hold it there. Just so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to follow that white line down on the logo there. And put a little of this on there. Not going out too far. Kind of find your line there. Now this is something I'm trying different on this cup here. But this stuff dries really fast, so I'm very, 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 very impressed with it. Because like I said, I've never used it. But I'll show you what I'm doing here. Alright. I'm going to set that there. And now I'm going to take the purple chunky glitter. If y'all can see, and kind of just hit that purple around where I just put that glue. Let me dump that back in there. I'm going to turn the cup a little bit. If that makes sense. And then I'm going to take another little brush that I have here. Like if there's spots that I don't want this on, I can just kind of go around and push that off there. If that makes sense. Just playing around. I mean, I like to play around with different designs and different things just to see. But yeah, that works great. Kind of make the line a little crisper. You kind of just brush that off. Now you don't have to buy expensive brushes. You can go to your dollar store and get regular makeup brushes. It really doesn't make a difference. I'm trying to mess around with this new camera, y'all, but so don't mind the me constantly moving it because I'm trying to see how it goes. Just to kind of give you an idea there. Alright. And obviously this will have to dry. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the top, but I'm going to put blue. And this is actually going to be a cup for my other channel. So now I'm going to take the Mod Podge and go around the top part, and that chunky glitter will be blue. So I got to turn the cup around to see. You guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I know the label is lifted a little bit there, but that's alright. I will fix that. By all means, I am not a professional, y'all, but this is something I taught myself how to do, and it turned out really good. And if you're curious what other things I'm going to do on the channel, go back and check out my first video. It's like my little intro video of things that I will be doing on this channel. I hope you guys like it. If you are enjoying yourself, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Doesn't cost you a thing. Alright. I can fix that. So now I'm going to take the blue and kind of just go around this upper part on the purple. I know people probably like, oh, that cup looks crazy. Well, for right now it does, because there's still a lot to go on this cup. Now I'm going to take this brush and just kind of brush off the excess that I didn't want on there. And just kind of make the line a little crisper. Kind of push that all back so it's not going past this. Now if I would have had some, oh, and I did learn that this Mod Podge stuff is, what do you call it, water based, so it washes off easy with soap and water, which is nice to know, because I'm going to tell you what, epoxy don't. So to kind of give you an idea of how it's going to look, like I said, it's still going to get a lot of layers of epoxy on it, so it is not done yet. This one spot where I got this label here does not want to stick. Kind of just hold it there for a second. Alright. So that one's just going to sit like that in the machine, and we're done with that one. Throw this paper towel away and dump my rest of my glitter in there. I know it probably looks crazy now, right now, but like I said, there's still a lot more layers that gotta go. Oh, yeah, I'm losing my shit, y'all. Sure am. You ever had one of those days? You know how it goes. You know how it goes. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's glitter everywhere. It's on the dogs. Alright, so that's it for that. We'll see how it goes. And if I don't like it, I can take a piece of sandpaper and lightly sand that right there. So, if I don't like it. Alright. So I am going to start on this cup here and show you guys. I think this cup has turned out absolutely beautiful. If you guys can see it. Look at the sparkle in that cup. Isn't that gorgeous? So I did the orange and red over because I wasn't happy how it blended. So now this is what a cup looks like without any layers on it other than just glitter. One layer of epoxy and glitter, I should say. Well, this one has 2 layers, so you know how that goes. So what I'm going to do here, if y'all can see, is just take a garbage can, you know what I mean? And just get you, like I said, a makeup brush. You don't need nothing expensive. Oops, just a regular old makeup brush like this. Just something like that. And just kind of brush it down to get any excess glitter off before you put your next layer of Mod Podge or epoxy, resin, whatever you use, whatever you prefer. Everybody likes doing things differently, so please be kind, don't criticize, because I like my method. It works. Just like your method might work for you. Alright, so I wanted to get all the excess glitter off. So I am going to mix up some epoxy and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I got that stuff cleaned up. So now I'm going to put the epoxy on this cup here and I'm going to move you out a little bit. So usually I would just take the cup and then pour it on top and smear it down. But because the glitter is, there's no coats over the glitter, I don't want to do that because then your colors of glitter will come unblended, if that makes sense. So I use a 2-part epoxy, a crystal clear or diamond is what they call it. You have to make sure if you want to start doing this, it's really easy to do, you guys, if you have the space and the time to do it. But you want to make sure you get epoxy that says crystal clear or diamond. Because if you just go to like the hardware store and buy just regular old epoxy, sometimes it will have a yellow tint to it, and you don't want that on your cups or anything you're using. So I just do a 2-part. It's really simple. And if you guys can see that, I can move that out of the way here. Just kind of measure it by eye. I don't really need that much, but I want to finish my palm trees and see how they look. Plus, I kind of want a nice thick layer on this, because it's going to get a couple of layers. So I kind of just set the little plastic shot glasses that you can buy at the grocery store, dollar store, wherever. Kind of set them next to each other. Like so. Now this stuff, you should be in a well-ventilated area and make sure you have a mask on. And then I just get some paper Dixie cups, super simple. And then you just kind of pour them in and mix them up because it's 2-part. I use popsicle stick, works great. I usually have my apron on, but I do not, because if you spill this and you get it on something, you don't catch it right away. Like I said before, it's there. You're not getting it off unless you do some sanding or some paint remover works sometimes. Depends what it lands on. Yep, that's all I do here. Mix this up. 2-part. Yeah, it's stinky. That it is. Alrighty. Just want to make sure you mix it really good. Serve about 3 minutes. A lot of times your instructions will be with your epoxy that you purchase. It'll tell you how long you need to mix it for. Make sure you scrape. When I say scrape, scrape your sides and your bottom really good, because you want all this to mix good. You will have bubbles. You can either let it set for a little bit before you work with it, or if you put it on, like what I'm doing on a cup, what I've found, I just have a little cheap epoxy heat gun that works great. So this would be the layer on here. This cup, all these cups still need quite a few layers, but it's a process. I don't have a sublimation printer. I've never tried one. Maybe down the road or something, but not right now. And with this, I'm going to pour it on while it's on the machine spinning. This is a 6-cup spinner machine. I did not buy it. I actually got it for a Christmas gift some years ago. I still have my original one. If you guys want one to start out, like a cheapy one, they're like 15-20 bucks. You can go online and buy them for really cheap. Some of them come with like a whole kit where you get the cups and the stir sticks and all that stuff, but nope. I still got it. My trusty dusty one. I had to screw it to a 4x4 piece of wood, a small piece, so that way if you do tall cups with handles, when it spins it doesn't hit the table. So if I do a tall cup or a wider cup, these are 20-ounce skinny tumblers, which is great because they fit in most cup holders. See, I don't know if you guys see that. You see the bubbles coming in? Sometimes some of the epoxy will start getting warm. And just stir it. Make sure you keep scraping the sides and stuff. Take my little stick, wipe it off. You go through a lot of paper towels. Alright, and I am going to stick this back on the machine and get it spinning while I pour this one on. And I'm going to make sure you guys are angled right so you can see. Like I said, I'm playing with a new camera, so bear with me. Because I usually just use my phone. So let me make sure this is... so you guys can see. I'm going to move you a little closer there. Alright. Alright, so it's all mixed up. What I'm going to do, because the cup's going this way, or if I turn it off, turn it back on, it usually goes the other way. Well, no, it wants to be an ass. It's going to make a liar out of me today. I'm trying to move you guys back so you can see what I'm doing. So, I'm just going to pour some on. and kind of just let my finger do the trick as it goes around. Sometimes you can use your other finger as a guide so it doesn't go over the lip of the mouth. But if you get some over the lip of the mouth, it's okay because the alcohol wipes were great. And I kind of just let the cut machine do its work as my hand is there. And just slightly put your whole hand on there, so it kind of moves. And just lightly, don't press hard. You don't want to press hard because you can move your, not all cut machines are sturdy. I mean, it's just a piece of plastic holding it. You want to make sure you have something underneath this. I actually have, what the hell you call it? Parchment paper, but I also have like a mat underneath it too. And we're gonna smooth all this out here in a minute. And you just lightly just press your hand, not hard at all, kind of help the epoxy do its thing. Just smear out. And like I said before, a lot of people use tools. There are tools you can use. But I like doing it this way because then I can feel where there's glitter and where there's not. I just need smaller gloves. You see it kind of just smoothing that out there, and I'm just lightly pressing my hand there. That's all you do. I mean, everybody, like I said, everybody finds their own little method that works. For this cup, this is what I'm doing for this layer because I just don't want the glitter to mix with the other glitter. The colors, I should say. And I gotta put some on the bottom, so I am going to use this little stick thing here because I have it all over my hand. Because it's gonna drip down anyways. And that's okay, let it drip. Make sure the glitter by the mouthpiece or the ridge of the cup is covered as well. It's just a lot of patience, a lot of dry time. Now I use this to kind of see the excess is coming off. Kind of help just get that in there real good. Oh. Now I'll go down with this, or you can use your finger, it doesn't matter. Because now that there's a layer on there, it won't mix the colors so bad. You kind of want it just smooth. Obviously this is not going to be the last layer by any means. This cup's gonna, all the cups have a lot of layers on it. But I tell you what, I've had my pink and purple cup with the pink vinyl on it for I think 2 years now. Obviously they're not dishwasher safe. But it keeps stuff really cold because you figure it's a stainless steel tumbler and then you have all these layers of epoxy and glitter and vinyl and all that. So it keeps stuff cold. I don't know about hot. I haven't really put anything hot in there, but I'm assuming it would do the same thing. It's something fun to do. You can do this and make Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, I mean stuff for school teachers, gifts for teachers, all that stuff. It's a cheap, somewhat cheap, affordable way to do some crafting Or if you're just bored and you want to try it, there's that too. Okay. Bottom looks good. I kind of look at it from the side. Don't mind me, y'all. I look a hot mess. And I can see if I missed any spots. It's looking good. I'm going to make sure I got all that glitter right there. And the cup spinning machine helps it too, because it spins. I will show you guys down the road when I do like a marble cup, how I do it. Alright, so that looks good to me there. Let me grab some paper towels and wipe this sponge thing off here. I like never use these things. This one's a lot softer than the other one I have. So I'm just going to lay that right there. Alright, so if you guys remember the other day, I had my palm tree molds. So I'm going to get a color out. Hang on, yo. Well, I can move y'all over here. So I'm going to get a color out. And kind of show you, this is what's in there right now. The green glitter, the epoxy I had left over the other day. I put some green glitter in it and poured it in here for the palm tree molds. So I still have some epoxy left over. So let's get a color out. I don't know if I have brown glitter. I know I'm covered in glitter. Oh, you know what, y'all? I mean, check that out. I think I have brown glitter, huh? It looks brown, kind of, a little bit. All right, let's do it. So I'm going to wrap that with a different paper towel. Like I said, guys, if you like what you see here, subscribe, like, comment, share. Doesn't cost you a thing. All right, so we're going to take this leftover epoxy here. Oh. And we're going to open this glitter. And I'm going to pour some of this brown glitter in here. Probably do about half. That seems good. Maybe a little more. Alright. Oh. We're going to stir this up. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Make sure you scrape your sides. So I think I'm going to make some palm tree magnets. Not sure yet. But I mean, look at that. Look at that color. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I can go through and, as you guys see, as this channel grows, all the different stuff I do. Like, I do my own nails, even though they're a mess right now because I have glitter and epoxy on me. Like I said, guys, if you haven't, go over and check out my first video I did. It kind of shows you everything that'll be going on in this channel. And then when I start going live, I like to do live chats. I like to go live and chat. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. That is so pretty. Need another paper towel. Like I said, you go through a lot of paper towels here. Wipe that off. Set that over there. And now I'm going to pour this in the molds that I had poured the green in the other day to kind of make the trunk of the tree. I mean, the back side of these molds will be flat anyway, so you're not going to see it. But I'm just messing around with this mold. This is the first time I've used it. I actually got this mold from a friend of mine from another channel. So thank you very much. I just want to play around and see how these look. Like I said, I think I really want to make some magnets with these. We'll see. Anything is possible, right? I actually have a lot of these molds. We'll see. I want to see, play around with them, just like I said the first time, just to see what they're all about. It's coming out of there. Well, I appreciate you guys sticking it out with me when I work on these cups for people. I'm going to get my little heat gun out and blow these bubbles off this cup over here. And then there's really nothing much else I could do, so the other labels adhere to the other cups. And This one dries for 24 hours. So until next time, you guys, don't subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.